Have you ever looked around at work and thought, how did that person become the boss? You know the type. They micromanage everything, take credit for other people's work, never admit they're wrong, and somehow they keep getting promoted. Meanwhile, the people who actually work hard, help their teammates, and get things done stay stuck in the same position year after year. It doesn't seem fair. But here's the crazy part. A lot of companies accidentally reward the exact behaviors that make someone a terrible leader. In this video, we're breaking down the psychology, office politics, and hidden reasons bad bosses keep climbing the corporate ladder, and why great employees often get passed over. And stick around until the end, because I'll also show you how to become the kind of leader people actually want to work for. Let's dive in. Part 1. The Confidence Trap. One of the biggest reasons bad bosses get promoted is simple: confidence. Studies show people often confuse confidence with competence. If someone walks into a meeting talking loudly, acting like they have all the answers, and never second guesses themselves, people naturally assume they're leadership material, even if they're making terrible decisions. On the flip side, truly skilled employees are often more humble. They ask questions. They think before they speak. They admit when they don't know something. Ironically, those qualities can make them look less confident, even though they're actually more capable. So instead of rewarding the smartest person in the room, companies sometimes reward the loudest. Real leadership isn't about pretending you know everything. It's about making smart decisions and helping your team succeed. Part 2. The Peter Principle. There's an old management theory called the Peter Principle. Here's the basic idea. People keep getting promoted until they end up in a job they're no longer good at. Picture an amazing salesperson. They're crushing every sales goal, so the company promotes them to sales manager. Sounds like the right move, except selling and leading are two completely different skills. Being a great manager means coaching people, solving conflicts, planning ahead, and helping others grow. If all you know is selling, you might struggle as a leader. So what happens? A top-performing employee turns into a terrible boss. Not because they're lazy, but because they were promoted for the wrong reasons. Part 3. Office Politics. Here's something nobody likes to admit. Working hard isn't always enough. Office politics play a huge role in who gets promoted. Some managers spend more time impressing executives than supporting their own teams. They're great at networking. They know exactly what senior leaders want to hear. They take credit when things go right, and quietly blame everyone else when things go wrong. The executives only see polished presentations and glowing reports. They don't see the day-to-day reality. Meanwhile, employees are stressed, frustrated, and burned out. The team loses, but the manager gets another promotion. Part 4. Results over people. A lot of companies focus on one thing: numbers. If a manager boosts profits this quarter, everyone celebrates. But almost nobody asks, how did they get those results? Did employees have to work nights and weekends? Did people quit because the workplace became toxic? Is the team completely burned out? A bad boss can make the numbers look amazing for a while, but eventually the damage catches up. Great employees leave, morale crashes, productivity drops. By then, the boss has already moved up to the next position. Part 5. Narcissistic leaders. Some bad bosses have narcissistic traits. They love being the center of attention. They want all the credit. They hate taking responsibility when something goes wrong. They're incredibly good at talking about themselves. They dominate meetings. They make everything about them. And here's the scary part. If executives only interact with them once in a while, they might actually seem impressive, confident, charismatic, successful. But ask the employees who work with them every day. You'll hear a completely different story. Fear, stress, constant frustration. Real leadership isn't about feeding your ego. It's about taking responsibility for the people who count on you. Part 6. Why good employees stay invisible. A lot of talented employees believe one thing: if I work hard, people will notice. Unfortunately, that's not always how it works. If nobody knows what you've accomplished, they can't reward you for it. Successful professionals don't just do great work. They make sure the right people know about it. They speak up during meetings. They build relationships across the company. They volunteer for important projects, and they communicate their wins without sounding arrogant. Being visible isn't showing off. It's making sure your hard work doesn't go unnoticed. Part 7. How to become a great leader. If you want to become the kind of leader people actually respect, remember these 5 rules. Number 1. Listen more than you talk. Number 2. Give your team the credit they deserve. Number 3. Own your mistakes instead of making excuses. Number 4. Help the people around you grow. And number 5. Lead by example. The best leaders don't demand respect. They earn it every single day through their actions. Outro. Bad bosses might get promoted faster, but great leaders build teams that succeed for years. So the next time you see someone who shouldn't be in charge climbing the corporate ladder, remember, the system isn't perfect. But real leadership isn't measured by job titles. It's measured by the people who trust you, respect you, and choose to follow your lead. If you got value from this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who's had to deal with a bad boss. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.